I'm not asking for your money. I'm not asking for you guys to spend hours. It takes you literally 10 seconds. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Please, it means so much to me. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, welcome back to another interview. Now, the first interview with Modine done really well, and then the next one with Ali Datwa, and then the part 2 of Modine. Thank you so much for everyone who's liked, commented, and subscribed. But this one is a very special one, because this guy I've been trying to get on for a very, very long time. It's the one and only French Montana. No, I'm joking, Walid. My guy.
Very good opening joke, man. One thing I really appreciate about today is he got a trim just to see me. And it's a nice trim.
Thank you so
See,
much.
look, I'm starting it with good
Thank you so much. And then
why did you get a trim to see me? That's nice.
Because I want to impress you, because I look nice for you.
Appreciate that.
He came in his best outfit.
So I got my Chelsea, I got my Nike, and Crocs and socks.
So Walid, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you very much.
I really appreciate it. I know you're busy, man.
I'm not.
So Walid, how did Walid start? How did your journey in social media start?
Oh, what, on like socials or by accident?
Seriously?
Yeah, no, genuinely.
Okay.
So like, I was always someone that used their phone, or like, I liked to use socials, but only like with my friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, I liked having a little group chat, like, you know, a closed account or whatnot.
Yeah.
But I used to, like, I know this might sound weird, I used to make content for my friends. So like, I'd make funny like stories for like 80 people. I had maybe less than that.
Okay.
So I used to always do that. But
That's
then,
a lot of friends.
A lot of friends to have, yeah. Obviously, because you live in the suburbs, there's a population of like 23 people. So
23.
2 of them are your friends.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but from there I started using a live streaming app, innit? At the time I was using Twitter, so they introduced Periscope. Do you remember that app?
No.
Yeah, you would have been like 13 at the time, so you would have been
What's Periscope?
So it's like Twitter I don't know if it was Twitter, it was a separate company, but like you could start going live. It was like the first platform where you could get your phone and go live on it.
Oh, serious?
Way before Instagram and all of that.
Okay.
So I used to use, and people would be able to find you based on a map, because you'd have your location on, which is quite dangerous. I don't know why I used to do that.
Okay.
And one day I was using it, and like I used to just go live and just see what's going on, have conversations and that. And then before you know it, thousands of people started joining out of nowhere.
Wow.
Like,
but like, what was you doing on live though? What was you doing?
Bro, I don't know. The first time I went on, I was just chatting rubbish for a good hour or two. Yeah.
That's what you've been doing for the last 20 minutes, to be fair. Just talking
Yeah.
rubbish in my ear. Bro.
Literally, so I just did that on live, and then
Yeah.
that's what happens. You end up getting to a point where, you know, people start to feed into it, and then I started doing like different like activities on it. So like, we do debates, we do like an advice line as well, because everything I do, it just ends up, you know, in my life, I can't do anything if I end up being funny. That makes sense, and it's genuinely unintentional. So like I said, you know what, call in this number, because it was so old school, you couldn't go live with people and stuff. I said, call in this number and call me if you need advice. People would call in and have problems.
Okay, that's pretty smart. That's actually
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
smart.
and I had like a Nokia phone, like a
Okay,
small like
cool.
rubbish phone, and it was funny because
That's pretty smart.
yeah, and then we used to do stuff like we used to do pranks on there, and then
Yeah, but how did you go from live to then making content on Instagram and stuff?
Because I did that for a couple of years, yeah, maybe a year, and like I still had a lot of viewers, had a lot of people. I transferred most of them to Snapchat. I didn't have Instagram at the time. See, me, I was more of like a live streamer, innit?
In the moment kind of guy.
Yeah, so like all scripting and editing stuff was not really me, innit? I didn't stand in front of a camera, so then I can't lie, it started to die. The app started to die, and then people were telling me, oh, why don't you just, you know, do Instagram or this and that and the other one. I was just kind of lost, innit? So I was just like, should I not? I procrastinated a bit, but then I went on Instagram and I said, you know what? Like, let me think of some funny scenarios and then start uploading videos.
They're pretty good videos as well, yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate that, but I'll be honest with you, my first 10 of them were rubbish. I swear, like, because I wasn't used to it.
Sometimes you got to lose to win though.
Yeah, no, like even when I was starting off, I was thinking, nah, man, this ain't funny. And then, like, I was thinking, this is not me. Like, I only like to stream. But then I started to like think of scenarios. My editing got better. Like, you know, my scripts became better. They became funny. And when because I was a bit younger then, I didn't care. So a lot of that stuff, if it resurfaced today, it's pretty embarrassing, man. I didn't give a shit.
It's pretty cringe when you watch your content.
So and then I started doing it, and then I don't know, like a few rappers started seeing it, started re-uploading it, and you got like I'm Just Bait who saw it, started uploading it, and then I was doing like kind of cultural content, like for a joke. Then I switched to British content, like kind of road culture and stuff, and then that side of the universe started.
So how long have you been on this social media journey?
About 5 years, to be fair.
5 years?
Yeah, is that a lot?
That's like half a decade.
Yeah, so probably streaming for the first 2 and then making videos for the second 2.
And like, are you?
A bit more actually, maybe.
Are you like, after these 5 years, are you where you feel like you should be or you want to be, or So like, what's your long-term goal for the social media? Like in the next 5 years or next 2-3 years, like what do you want to be? Do you want to be doing this full time?
You know what it is? I never ever had a goal when I was on it because I did it. Like I said, I did it as an accident, and I continue to do it because I saw how much it was inspiring people's life.
Yeah.
And you think to yourself, what? It's just laughter. But when I entered that realm of like live streaming and people actually like, bro, I swear to God, it's no word of a lie, yeah. Must have been my second year of uni, and I was doing like these advice shows, and there were people sending me Snapchats of like there would be like a couch, right, and it's all their friends sitting, and I used to go live at like a 10 or 9 on a Friday,
Yeah.
and they'd literally have me on their TV screen, and they'd all sit around just to watch it for an hour and a half, and I was thinking, whoa, that's nice. But then I started to kind of understand that people do use social media as an escape. Because then I started meeting a lot of people who told me they're going through crazy stuff in their life, and you know, watching you helps me. I'm sure you get DMs like that, where people are like your content really gives me hope or makes me laugh. Or so when I started thinking, wait, so I'm doing something that is funny and I'm enjoying it, of course, because I know I'm playing around, but it's actually bringing benefits to people's
But do you get
life.
that pressure? Do you get that pressure like you have to always make good content always?
Of course, I mean, look, man. At the end of the day, it's but at the end of the day, man, people that support you and genuinely love you, bro. It's not about content or whatnot. It's just about you doing it for you, bro. Do you get it? So it's like, of course, there's added pressure. I know a lot of people do talk about that, and I'm sure you felt it. Well, we've all felt it. But for me, it's just like, nah, man. It's like, I know what I am. I know how I am. And if you understand it, you understand it. If you don't, you don't. So sometimes we speak all in different like laughter languages, love languages. So
but
if you understand it, you understand it really. Do
you honestly like regret social media? Do you regret starting it? Do you regret going live on Periscope? Do you regret making content?
Let me you see me, yeah, there's a funny thing about regret in this life, yeah, where I feel like the way people view regret is not the way I view it. So if I do certain things that I regret, I don't regret them, but I know that I'll never swim in that water again. So I don't regret things, but I know where I won't swim again. Does that make sense? So it's like, all right, do I regret social media? No, but there's certain elements of social media that I used it for, or stuff that's happened that, cool, all right, may have brought negative. That could be anything. That could be to do with money. That could be to do with your own internal issues. It could be anything. And it's like, I don't regret any of that. But I know they are swimming pools I'm never swimming again. Do you get it? Yeah. So it's like, I don't regret that, but I know I ain't swimming then. Because people are like, oh, so what? You're not swimming there because you regret what you've done the first time.
Cool. So if you had a choice to go back, would you still go ahead and start Periscope and, you know, all this pressure with followers and people seeing you, recognizing you, and, you know, Walid, what are you doing now? You doing social media? Or would you prefer just to, you know, be like a low-key guy, you know what I'm saying, chill?
Nah, I don't regret it. I'll tell you why. Because of how much I've been able to bring to people. I don't regret it, man. Why would I go back and not do it and bring nothing to no one? You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
I don't regret it. Nah, I don't. I do regret some of the haircuts I got online. Some of the outfits I bust.
Well, talk about now TikTok. What made you start TikTok?
Huh?
What made you start TikTok?
It's just the fact that, bro, I'll be honest with you, like, when you're using Instagram for so long, I don't know, it's so strange because it was like, I was making videos for Instagram, but Instagram wasn't like it used to be.
Yeah.
Like Instagram before, like I was hitting 500,000 views on it. Gosh, that is so unprofessional, man. And he answered it.
Hello?
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
Do you know what it is? I'll be honest, I didn't feel like I even started it. But like I said, Instagram at one point, I used to get like 500,000 views on it. Easy.
Mashallah.
No, but you know,
all right.
No, but when you hear that though, that someone got 500,000, you think, wait, that's crazy. No, at one point Instagram's algorithm was lovely, man. It was really good. But like if you look at the old school, there was okay videos. I appreciate if anyone loves them.
TikTok, within 2 months, 3 months, you hit like 100k followers.
Yeah, so it was like.
And you got videos on millions.
But remember, you know what it is? The difference is, yeah, with Instagram, like I had one style and one genre, and I was working.
Yeah, but TikTok can do like many things.
Yeah, but TikTok, it was like it's a whole new audience, and it was like I can do different. I don't know. I feel like with TikTok, you can show different elements of your personality and creativity,
100%.
as well as do my. Now, what's weird is the genre that was so successful on Instagram is not even successful on TikTok. So when I started using TikTok, it was nice. It was fresh.
100%.
It's nice. It's fresh.
But even live on TikTok is so much different to live.
So much different, exactly. But if you look at it, if you ask me what did I prefer or what you found funnier, it would always be my live streaming, because I just, you know what I mean, like live streaming is always the best for me, because it's like the whole scripting stuff is not you, it's not your personality.
Yeah, 100%.
It's your creativity, but when you're online, it's everything. You know, respectfully, you know a lot of people that might be good at creating videos, but their live streaming isn't the best. It just depends on what everyone's good at.
Yeah, let's talk about quickly. Last thing about social media, that video that hit almost 7 million in that.
Oh yeah, but funny thing, where was that? 6 million views, but on what? Instagram though. How strange is that?
I know, but that's hard though.
Yeah, I don't know.
To get even like 100k views on Instagram
It's brazy, I know.
is hard, but to hit like almost 7 million,
It's yeah. I mean, you know what?
that's
Like
amazing.
low key, when I saw that, it was like a bit of a, it was like a mental milestone. Obviously, it does nothing for anyone else.
Yeah, no, it's a bit.
But for me, it was just a bit
it's an
strange.
achievement though. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
no,
to
it
hit-
is crazy.
to
No,
hit-
it is
'cause, like,
crazy.
TikTok,
It is crazy.
TikTok, bro, with no followers, you can hit 7 million.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
If a video does well in like the first couple minutes, in the first hour, and so on, and it hits that, what's it called, the algorithm.
Mm.
Yeah, but for
Hard work.
Instagram, but for Instagram, that's hard, man.
I know. I was still a bit shocked by it, but it was like, and
I'm
it
not
hit
gonna lie,
different.
you should have gained more followers on that though.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying the algorithms are funny now.
TikTok, 7 million, bro. You would have gained 50,
Yeah,
50,000.
of course.
followers.
But for me, it's never. I know this might sound strange, yeah. It's never been about followers. Weirdly enough, for me, because it's all about look. I put out what's out there. If someone looks at you and they see something in you that appeals to them, they're gonna follow you.
Yeah,
If they don't, they won't, which is
Yeah,
fine.
that's
So
true.
if you have slow growth for followers, I wanna break this phone though. Show them the pond. Show them the pond.
Hello?
If my man, if this taxi driver, yeah, don't know how many calls he's getting from clients. If this guy ends up answering his phone again, his phone's going in there. The swans are feasting on that HTC.
Okay, so Walid, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, I had an interview with Ali Datwa, all right? And I was speaking about polygamy. That's like getting married to more than one wife, right?
Okay.
I said, Ali, I'm not against polygamy, right? If it's done correctly and for the right reasons. Yeah, if it's done correctly and done for the right reasons. But I was saying to Ali, the main reason why men get married to a second and third wife or fourth wife over their first wife is for their own pleasure and desire. Like, so I want to know your opinion. Do you think that's correct? Even the point where men are, listen, every man has pleasure and desire, yeah? But like, do you think that's a valid reason to get married to a second wife just because of your own pleasure and desire? I'm asking you, like, honestly.
Do you know what it is? Can I be honest with you? Innit? Personally, I wouldn't do it. Me in it, personally in it, because obviously, I feel like even Islamically, you have to work at your capacity in it. So
Yeah.
what you're capable of doing. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I wouldn't act like I don't have the capacity for more than 1 or 2 or 3. I won't act like I don't. But in my humble opinion, I feel like I'd rather use it and put it in one. Do you get it?
100%.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather use 4 in 1. Like, you know, the detergent
Yeah.
for, sometimes you get like laundry detergent, it's 4 in 1 for the whites, all of that, the pods. But I personally wouldn't, but I don't at that point. Now, what I would have an issue with is if a guy, his wage is barely covering 1 woman and he's got 2.
Hmm.
If a guy has,
Yeah, makes sense.
but
Yeah.
okay, I'm marrying for my desires. Bro, you haven't even got the money or the capacity to do it. Now, another point I'll get onto is, from what I remember or what I believe or what I've taught, is a lot of the men back in the day used to marry 4 wives, nothing to do with desires a lot of the time. It was to do with like, all right, so Islamically, they can marry 4 women and they know that those 4 women are going to give them children, that they're going to teach all these children Quran and make them good deeds, like teach them good things, and the women are going to make like a whole empire of good deeds and goodness that came from one man, and they'll all benefit. So it's like he racks up his good deeds and how well and how much he spreaded the religion or spreaded good character and charity on this earth. So it's like, that's some, you know, I believe so, innit? Some men came with that mentality. All right, so I need 4 women because I need a lot of children. I have the money and I want to have a lot of good deeds and I want to have a lot in my account. So then when I like leave this earth, alhamdulillah, I've done enough. Do you get it?
That makes sense.
So
For me
that's the reason.
personally, I can't be a hypocrite. Because
Okay.
I will never accept a man, inshallah one day if Allah gives me a daughter, I will never accept a man marrying over my sister. I will never accept a man marrying over my daughter. Of course, if there's a valid reason and my daughter or my sister is okay with it, but I will never accept it. So if I won't accept a man marrying to a second and third wife over my sister or my daughter, why would I do that to someone's sister, to someone's daughter?
Any man is smart would probably think, you're married, innit? So
Yeah.
you'll know, bro. Like, would it not be difficult to have a second wife anyway?
Wallahi Walid, yeah. Allah is my witness. For my wife, yeah, I can't ask, alhamdulillah, I can't ask for anything more from my wife.
Alhamdulillah, bro.
I look at her and I think, alhamdulillah, Allah thank you, because she ticks, not all the boxes, but she ticks the majority of boxes that I want from a wife. Wallahi. No, I'm being honest.
She ticks all the boxes, that's what he's basically saying.
But I promise you,
I said majority.
even though I'm happy and I swear, I can't ask for anything more from my wife. I
hear
have
that.
never sat here or ever sat and thought, I would want a number 2 of that. I would number 3.
Yeah, but
Do you know how hard it is to have a wife mentally, physically? Me, I'm real. I'm
No, I
real
hear that.
myself.
No,
If
I
I
know
have
that, I know
£5, yeah,
Oh wow.
and my first wife and my second wife is hungry, and both meals are like so £5 meal, £5 meal, and they're both hungry. My first wife, Amina, will eat. My second wife, starve, brother.
Okay, that's
Starve.
See now, Islamically that wouldn't be correct.
That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah.
My first wife, first, second, third, bro.
What would you get her with £5 meal deal?
I'll probably get her.
£5 is a bit. It's like it's a sticky.
I'll probably take her like East London, innit? East London, you can get probably like.
Yeah, you
4
can
wings and chips
absolutely.
for like
That's
£2,
smart.
£3,
But the
£4.
travel getting to East London is a mad
That's true.
thing, bro.
So I'll probably get like a meal doing it. She likes the egg and crescent.
Egg and
And-
crescent.
What's egg?
Yeah,
Egg and crest.
crest. That's definitely what the sandwich is called.
Okay, egg and whatever. And then she
Crescent,
likes.
yeah, crescent. I swear, crescent's like a road, but
Okay, so egg and whatever, and then she likes
that's the
the
one.
skips.
Skips.
And
Is
then-
to be fair, you know what? That's an old school thing. Skips
Yeah,
is
she
alright.
likes the skips.
The prawn one.
And then
yeah.
no
Skips, you know. That's
prawn.
Skips is prawn flavor, bro. You don't know that, innit?
Is it? Oh, then she likes skips, and then she likes the latte thing, £3.
Oh, what the Starbucks
But
thing?
obviously, it's $3.50 if you haven't got your Tesco Club card. If you scan it, and then it's £3.
Oh, that's banging.
When I got £2 left over, then I might spoil her with free
Spoiler.
chocolates. Free chocolates is £1.20 if you got your club card. So I might get her like a bounty. I might get her
To be fair, that was really specific. I like that. What would you do
Bro.
with the last 80p?
very small.
Croissant, bro. Trust me.
No. I might get her some extra water. So Walid,
Go ahead.
this what do you call me?
I said, go ahead.
Oh, I
Man
thought
said, what did I call you? Right.
no, because I feel like you like you
Why
said
you trying to
something
fight me in Hyde Park?
No, I wouldn't do that. This is your ends. Probably my ends, yeah. I'll rush you, but your ends. One phone
Suburbs.
call, I'll be finished.
Suburbs.
Suburbs. Look, Walid, there's one thing in marriage, yeah, or in a relationship, I take very, very seriously.
Yeah.
And it's something that I told my wife before we got married. So I told her, I said, listen, look, in marriage, I can forgive and forget almost anything. But there's one thing that I do not care under any circumstance, no excuse, nothing. There's one thing that I will never forgive. And that thing, if it happens, we're finished. I don't care if we have 10 kids, if we have 1 million houses or investments, I don't care. You're finished.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What is it?
Cheating.
Cheating. Yeah.
I will never ever accept getting my wife cheating on me and taking her back. Oh, it was an accident. No. What is your opinions on that? Because there's couples these days.
They do. Yeah.
By the way, guys, this is my opinion. If you have been cheated on and you have taken them back, that's your opinion. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. But I'm saying, in my opinion, I will never ever accept that in my marriage.
For me, okay, so the first thing I'll start on is I'm with you on that. See, I won't take someone back. I would forgive them, but I wouldn't take them back. And I would never I would forgive them for me in my heart, but I won't take them back. See, sometimes people mistake forgiveness as taking someone back, right? Personally, I'll forgive them, but I am not taking them back. But for me, it's just the running thought of knowing that they let someone else, they was allowed, innit?
Oh my God.
To really allow someone in with them in any romantic way. Now, we can get a bit controversial with the topic here, is do you think, yeah, God forbid, your wife wouldn't do this, but I'm saying, I don't want to put you in a scenario because you're married, but let's just say, hypothetically speaking, someone DMs your wife and says, oh, you're pretty, can I get your Snapchat? It's a man. If she replied with a Snapchat, do you class that as cheating?
If she gives a snap,
Yeah, she replies with her Snapchat.
that is cheating.
That's cheating. So when we're talking about cheating, we're not talking about it on
But
this.
how's that not cheating?
Of course, but some
If you're
people.
my wife, if you're my wait, if
Absolutely.
you're my wife,
Absolutely.
and a guy says, "Can I give you, can you give me? You're pretty. Can I have your snap?" One question. Why do you think he wants your snap?
Of course.
What, to high five you?
Of course.
Come on, bruv.
Of course. Now,
Come
now,
on, man.
now
Don't
listen.
be delusional.
So
Don't
now-
be delusional.
so
I swear.
The reason why I asked that question is specifically it's because when we're talking about cheating here, we're not talking about intimacy at this level. We can talk about intimacy on a low level. Now,
Yeah.
there's different now. So everyone's got their idea. Personally, I wouldn't forgive any of it. I wouldn't take back anyone who done it. If you have, then I can understand why you have, because some people are so
invested into
someone.
Yeah, but you saying that?
And I-
Well, listen.
I wouldn't, but I'm saying I wouldn't. But you see, what is with me,
Yeah.
As much as I'll look at someone and be like, you know what, you're a waste, man. I wouldn't judge them, because I look at them and I just feel like, you know what, maybe there's something in you that meant that you can't detach, or there's something about you that wasn't as strong as maybe me or you to say, look, I'm not on it. You know, some people have their own traumas and their own
I
issues.
told my wife, I said, listen, if any time in this marriage you stop loving me, or you don't want to be with me, tell me.
Okay.
Tell me, we go our separate ways, then if you like, it will break my heart, of course, because I'm so invested into my wife, bro. I love my wife. But listen,
Beauty.
wallah, I'm being serious. But I'm saying, listen,
Yeah,
if you,
mashallah, Allah barik, man.
if you stop loving me, be honest with me.
Just be
Don't
honest
go
with me,
behind
yeah.
my back and cheat. You know what I'm saying? Don't go behind my back and, bro, that. Listen, in my marriage, we don't have female friends and guy friends. That's a thing. Before we got married, there were certain rules and boundaries that we set down, and we both agreed to.
Of course.
And male and female friends is something that I would never accept in my marriage.
That's another great point that he did, and the advice that you gave is you hear the key of what he just said, ladies and gentlemen. Before he got married, he set down boundaries.
Yeah, before.
Or before.
Yeah.
A lot of people, what they do is they don't set these boundaries.
Yeah, 100%.
So then 8, 9 months in, 10 months in, it becomes a problem.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Because
don't change what you believe in
yeah,
just so you can secure a situation.
that's a mistake. That's a mistake.
Yeah, of course.
People, just to get married,
That will just be someone else.
yeah,
Of course.
just so they can get married, they say what the other person wants to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's not good for your marriage. Now, if I told my wife, look, I'm okay with you having guy friends,
And then
and we get married.
Yeah. Me and my
how
friends
can I
always
then go
talk
to her
about
and say I don't want to talk to guys?
Yeah, of course. That's the obvious.
Understand?
Completely wrong.
Same way.
It
for
won't be
example,
wrong. It's right because it shouldn't.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be. But you should have
Yeah.
been laying those boundaries.
I'll be honest. Another thing, if I was to get married to a girl who maybe dressed not Islamically and showed tight clothes or showed more skin, if I am fine with that to the point where I marry her, how can I then, after marriage, say to her, you know what, you got to cover up?
See,
in my opinion.
No, I hear that. For me, it's like there's certain things, Islamically, that we all have to be doing, regardless. It's not
Yeah.
our boundaries. These boundaries belong to God.
Yeah, to Allah.
You get it? So it's like, for example, Islamically, we can't free mix, like have male or female friends,
Yeah, yeah.
and obviously we can't dress a certain way.
Yeah,
That stuff we should be doing for God, bro. Do you get it?
yeah.
So that's stuff we should be doing for God. And I'm not perfect in it. I ain't. And I know there's many different people that ain't. And people do work to build on certain different things
Yeah.
or whatnot. But if that's like one of your boundaries, then yeah, you have to set it.
But
You have
one
to set it early.
thing I hate is people in today's day and age who've been brainwashed by Western media and social media that apparently is controlling if you don't want your wife or your
No.
husband to
Look,
have-
let me tell you something, You see something about me, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, man, I'm not perfect in it. Because
Yeah.
I've been in... I'm even inwardly, I'm not perfect. And I've probably been in situations where we're all not perfect. But one thing is, what is Islamic is Islamic. I would never go on the internet and say, they say I'm doing something haram on the internet. I would never go on it and then try and make it out like it's halal or something. So like, I would never be like, for example, I don't know, let's just give a hypothetical scenario. I would never go online and start smoking weed, right? And then people are like, oh, well, you know that's against your religion. I'd be like, oh, no, but do you know my intentions is that, like, it helps me with, like, anxiety. So, like, it's... Obviously, I don't know, actually. That might be medicinal. Let's use a different... obviously, it's my intentions that, like, I'm doing it, like, but I don't want... No, I'll just say, yeah, it is haram. I need to be better, inshallah. The same way that, you know, if I'm married to someone and we're both doing haram things, it's haram.
I have a
We need to be better. That's it. I'll never halalify it. Do you get
Yeah.
it? That's between me and God. But for me, I'd say, look, if you're a woman and you're gonna cover up, or you're gonna do certain things, please make sure that you're doing it for God and not for another man or next man. Because if I sat a woman down and I was like, look, you need to stop doing haram, or she sat me down and told me to stop doing haram, but I don't want to stop doing it for you, man. I want to do it for God. But then again, maybe through you,
no.
maybe
You say
through
that,
you, I'm doing
but
it for God.
sometimes you say that, but sometimes Allah brings you a person
That will change you in a way.
that will change you.
Yeah,
For
of
example,
course. I hear that.
before I met Amina, I'll be honest. Before I met Amina, I would speak to girls in a flirty way.
Wow.
No.
No, don't worry, bro. I'm not flipping.
No.
I'm not a saint, bro.
No. But wallahi, I would never do anything haram or anything like that.
You're a legend, man. You taking pictures?
I see that.
We're filming it.
Shut your mouth. Don't tell them what happened off
B-rolls,
camera.
B-rolls.
Don't tell them what happened off camera, bro. You look hard, bro. Especially in that white t-shirt.
You're a legend.
Thank
Yo,
you.
bro.
Appreciate that, man. You do today? Working?
Yeah, man.
How's it going?
Alright.
Look at him with small. Look at his small talk, bro. This small talk. This is socially awkward. How's work?
Work on sites. Future related.
Hey, how's work, bro? You enjoying it, bro?
Okay. So Walid, going back to doing it for Allah, sometimes Allah sends you people that will change your perception and change your thought process. So, bro, listen, I'll be honest.
No. You know what? To an extent, I agree with that. I hear that.
Yeah, but
That's
for example, like, I have second cousins. I'll be honest, my second cousins, they're not really religious in terms of like, you know, the way they dress, no hijabs, dress very westernized. I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm saying in front of the camera. So I didn't see like, oh, you know, hijab and, you know, covering up as like, you know, like not like a big deal, but I didn't see it as like a priority.
Ah, okay.
Then-
What, before getting married?
Yeah, before getting married.
Okay, I
But
hear
then because me and Amina, we used to work together. I was working in some place for like 3 months.
I swear, I don't know this story. I'm gonna ask after.
Okay, cool.
I want to
So-
hear this love story.
So, and I think that's the best thing because
But that's sweet. That's
I didn't meet Amina on social media. I didn't meet Amina through a friend. I actually saw Amina for a month or two, how she behaves as a work colleague. And then I saw, you know, I fell in love with how she was as a person. You know, when it'll be quiet, we'll be looking around, be like, okay, so where's Amina? Amina's gone to pray. All the girls were,
Gossiping in Stockholm.
no. All the other girls were a bit more skin showing, hair out.
Okay.
Amina was covered. And I just,
Something
I
about
found
that.
that- I found
Okay,
that
well
so
that
much
that's
more
a, that
beautiful.
is
and that's
amazing.
the first time I deeped it. And
Man, then take notes because
no, well,
you man ain't doing that.
And then now, personally, it's just
Mashallah, I rate that.
I don't know how I had that mindset of not wearing hijab and not being covered was okay.
Okay.
In my opinion, like, do you know what I mean? Like, subhanAllah, and Amina has changed my whole, like, to the point where even at work, you know, I will flirt with girls, you know, if I see a girl, I'll flirt, I'll have banter with females. Now, bro, I'm chatting to no girls. Wallahi.
Yeah, that's good.
Wallahi, no banter.
No, but then I
don't
hear
find
that. I hear
don't
that.
find that acceptable because Amina came, it's not just because I got married, but Amina actually showed me, like, sometimes it's weird.
Yeah,
It's
no,
weird
I
how,
hear that. No, that's true. It is.
you know, people will tell you, you don't listen, but subhanAllah, Amina came and Amina was like, I don't want a man like that. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, cool. My wife doesn't want me to be this sort of person. Now, do I want to continue with this lifestyle, bantering females, and lose a good wife,
Absolutely.
good potential wife, or do I want to say bye to these nobodies and Allah send me a blessing? So I was like, you know what, Amina, you're right. It's better for me to change. And do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
So-
yeah, because then it could go either way. She
Yeah.
She could end up changing and being just as bad as you. But you, by the way, I'm not saying you're
No,
bad.
but it's
No, I'm
true,
saying
it's true.
because you can have a bad person and a good person, and,
Yeah.
and they meet, and then
Because
one's gonna turn one way.
yeah, because
But mashallah, you're saying like she was so solid and
Yeah.
solidified
Yeah.
that she pulled you into that thing,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is good.
100%, yeah.
But I just,
That's what I'm saying.
I believe in that 100%. By the way, that someone can
Yeah.
come in and change you. Like wallah, like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
genuinely believe that in my heart. 'Cause-
yeah,
But I just always feel like sometimes we sit down and remember that you know what, all this stuff we should be doing is for God. God told us first.
yeah,
God told us first, and then
Yeah.
sent you her second.
yeah.
Do you get it? So that is actually, that is very very sweet.
But
That
let's
is
go back
good.
to our previous point. Me and Amina sat down and we said, okay, look, these are things that we see in you, in each other, and these are things that we don't want. Understand? So,
It's just the way what you'd want your kids to be is probably the way you'd want your wife to be.
okay, this was the topic that I was thinking about right now.
Mm.
In my opinion, from my experience getting married, I think the number one, if you got like a list or like a box, like certain box, and there's things that you want to look for in a husband to be or wife to be, I think the number one thing that needs to be ticked before anything else is, can this person be the father or the mother?
Yeah,
of
no,
my
100.
children?
No, that's 100% something I go. No, that's 100% something I go with. Always
Yeah.
mentally. Yeah, because 100%. No. That is no.
If you can't tick
Someone,
that box,
do you know what's mad?
then-
Someone, the person that actually taught me that exact quote. He married when he was 18. He's got 3 kids now. And and I don't want to say his name online. Because
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. He might not want it.
Yeah, yeah.
But he done told me that because he's now like married with kids. So you're absolutely, and women, if you're watching this, it's vice versa.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't, bro, like, because obviously, because you got 2 men here, it seems like, oh, can this be the mother? No.
No.
You've got to look at the man. Can he be the father?
Yeah.
I remember what it means to be a father. It means
Yeah.
to be the king of the anchor
Yeah.
of the man of the house. So like, without being, without this whole, the feminists don't come after me, but the man, they say, is the head of the household.
Yeah,
Bro, the bread, the Giuseppe stepping, you know what I'm saying? Money marching in Mayfair clubs every weekend, and you got excited because he had a Rolex, this and that and the other. These are not the credentials that are going to raise your children. I'm not saying that those people that don't do that are not perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect myself. But I'm saying if you're going for guys based on those material aspects, or the fact that, he's the most popular, or the fact that, he looks tough, this and that and the other. You don't like it? Oh, wow. You want to be in the video?
I want to end this interview or just talk with, what do you think, like, what's the recipe for a marriage? Not successful, because there's no such thing as a successful marriage, because my success may be different to your success or his success,
yeah.
right? But what do you think is the recipe to a marriage to...
Look, like I said in it, firstly, I'm not the guy to ask. Can I check it? You are. No, but I don't know in it. Like, look, I'm just talking from like.
That's not true, because maybe you might have learned more than I've learned in these last 3-4 years.
Of course. But it's like in general in it, and it goes without saying for anyone. I think it's a lot of compromise in it. It's a lot of compromise, and it's a lot of understanding as well.
Yeah.
In it, do you get it? Like, to be somebody that's understanding is very, very important, because people might talk to you in a language you don't understand, and you might talk to them in a language they don't understand. So
Yeah, I agree.
it's about listening, which is the
I
best.
agree.
Everyone needs someone that listens, but it's about understanding as well, and it's about maybe trying to take away the lust element of everything. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, think about it, guys. Yeah, like, you'll know this, innit, better than me. Like in 10, 15, 20 years, like, when everyone's getting wrinkly, everyone's getting old, and like, the only thing that is left
It's the person.
is a person, innit?
Yeah, it's the person.
So it's like, I guess it's important to even invest in those aspects.
Yeah.
So you can marry a woman.
I agree.
Yeah, because you can marry a woman for beauty, no problem.
Yeah.
But what
Because the
happens
thing is-
when you're married?
Because the thing is, you can have
though?
a...
Mm.
So the thing is, you can have like a beautiful girl, yeah? 10 out of 10, look, physique, everything, yeah? But her personality can make her a 0 out of 10. And you can have a girl who's a 2, 3 out of 10, for example, but her personality can make her a 10 out of 10.
Of course. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say, so...
It's about it's all about as well. It's like investing, though, innit? Because look,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
like if you know, in your relationship, I'm sure you've invested a lot in it, and so is your
Oh,
wife
yeah,
in it,
yeah,
and everyone's just looking to invest in it.
Yeah.
So it goes out saying in it, we're not perfect in it. I'm not myself, no one is, but the best thing to do is to invest in those areas of even yourself in it. Like, for me, is to invest in those areas, because a lot of us are investing in haircuts, investing in lip fillers. Now, what have we invested in ourselves, though, in order to be better people, or good people, or learn how to love properly, or learn how to make people feel certain ways they've never felt before? You should be investing into that. So the more you invest into that is how you build. You invest more into that, you invest more into the person
Yeah.
and your future. Do you get it? But, you know, what do I know? Nothing.
No, but what I would say, from my experience, I think the first year and a half of living together, talking to each other from a distance, is one thing. Even if you talk to each other for 10 years, 20 years, I think once you live under one roof, I think the first year or year and a half of marriage is by far the hardest, because in that year and a half is when the time you have to learn to
Of course.
adapt,
of course, and you understand each other,
compromise,
yeah.
sacrifice, and that is when, under one roof, you actually see the real person you've married
But
to.
don't ever think like in it in your head, like, because at the end of the day, in it, life is what you make it. Things are very, very beautiful. Don't be put off, because obviously for some reason I feel like relationships, love, because obviously, look, let me tell you something. Yeah, relationships and marriages or whatnot are a lot like plane crashes, and you only hear about the planes that have crashed, right? Yet thousands and thousands of planes land safely every day. Do you get it? So I feel social media will make it's hard, or make it look like it's harder than it is. And don't even use me or anyone else as an example. It's just like, look, man, invest properly. Don't settle for anything. You know what I'm saying? And try and be the best person you can be, and make sure also that you're getting what you believe you deserve. And then that's it. Work forward, pray, have the pure intentions, and that's it. Obviously, life is life, innit? Things go right and things go wrong. Don't worry about none of that. Do you get it? It does, innit? It can go left and right, and that's not a problem. It's all part of the process. We're learning new things every day. People do different things all day, but don't, innit? Because I would hate to be those guys, because I see people online and everyone's having a relationship and marriage debates. Nah, man. Being in love with someone, being with someone is a beautiful thing. Don't ever think it's not.
Yeah.
It goes wrong, yes, it does. But so does a lot of things. People leave jobs they love, this is what I'm saying. So just go in with an open mind and don't settle for less, man. Stop this nonsense that you lot do, man. If you're a woman, you haven't got attention for 3 years, just because the attention comes once, doesn't mean now you have to settle. The guy's scatty, bruv. You know what I'm saying? He can be leading you to the wrong path, but all my friends are with this guy and I finally got someone, bros. It makes no sense, man. If you have to starve, starve, bro. If somebody brings you poo, don't eat it. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Still starve. Would you rather starve or eat poo? Starve, bro. I'm starving, G.
Yeah, it's true.
So, you know what I'm saying? So that's like it. You know better than me, though, man. Because, you know, mashallah, you know what? Speaking to you today, you're a very insightful person.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
We're a bit similar. Not in looks.
Okay, man. You see, it was good when you said the first part, but similar.
Not in looks.
Listen, bro. I keep saying,
Not in football teams.
I keep saying to everybody, this brain here, I just not like people think I'm funny innit? But
Oh.
I'm very wise.
Oh wow.
Hello, brother, you okay? See, like this brother here, he's not smart. He knows we're recording, but he's turning the music up.
If
Do you
you're
know what I mean?
watching this, my guy, I don't know.
But what I'm trying to say to you is, people underestimate my intelligence. 5 minutes with me, and I'll change your life. 5 minutes with me, and I'll change your life.
It hasn't really changed my life, I'm afraid. But I don't know. I feel like I've felt something different. You know, he's always talking about being from the suburbs and that. They're not very different from everyone else in this side of London.
Nah, man, we're all the same though.
But yeah,
anyways,
man. Fifth time in this video, bro. I beg you, put this in the bloopers. Keep that mic on. Fifth time his phone's gone off. The brother doesn't stop. Do you sell drugs or something? Do you sell drugs?
I'm coming in like 1 minute. Wait. 1 minute. 1 minute.
I don't know what to tell you. Look at this. Someone's putting pressure on him.
Yeah, wait.
I'm coming.
Yeah. I'm coming 1 minute. 1 minute. Bye.
Leave in the comments.
cool,
Do you
cool,
think
cool.
he sells drugs or not? That's how a drug dealer acts.
I told him drop it there, man. He's calling me where the drop is at, man.
Look at the pouch.
These nitties, bro. Just buy the thing and cut, man. Flip, man. Guys, thank you so much to everybody who's watched. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It means the world to me. It makes all these videos worth it. And I want to say thank you so much to Walid.
You lot been
Special
waiting for
gifts.
this link up.
Yeah.
We did it, innit?
Yeah,
He's a good guy.
alhamdulillah.
I like him.
He's a very good guy as well.
I appreciate
I
that.
appreciate your time, your effort.
What did you think of West London?
It's alright, you know. It's alright.
Better than the suburbs?
Not really, man. It's too busy here. I like it when it's more quiet.
Pollution.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell them to like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, man. Support his thing. He's doing big things, man. He's doing big things this
Thank you
time.
so much. Appreciate that. What the flip was that?
West. We're in West London.